Hello guys and welcome to my channel. It has been a long time since my last upload, so I'm glad that I'm finally back. And we're celebrating my comeback with a brand new series, with a brand new video. This series is called Squad Review. So in these kind of videos, we're gonna review all the biggest clubs in Europe, what transfers they made, what players they acquired, and we're gonna review their first team, second team, their goalkeepers, their every single position, how many chances do they have to win their domestic leagues, the Champions League, the Europa League. So it's gonna be a fun series. So guys, if you're gonna enjoy this video, please hit that like button, subscribe to my channel, it would be much appreciated. And let's just start with Manchester United, because they're the most popular club right now in the world, because they just signed Cristiano Ronaldo, and we just have to talk about this team, about their strength, about their team depth, how many players do they have, what first team, how the first team might look like, and many other great things. So this is like a 2021-2022 squad review of Manchester United Football Club. So let's just start with the goalkeeper position. So we have three goalkeepers: Lee Grant, David De Gea, and Tom Heaton. So this is a very great trio. David De Gea is a very good player. He's one of the best goalkeepers in the world, so they're very happy to have him in the squad. And he's obviously a Spanish goalkeeper. So that is a very great thing for them, because they have one of the most elite players in today's football. So, and he's only 30 years of age, so he can still perform on the highest level for many years. And they have many great substitutes like Lee Grant and Tom Heaton. They're very I should say they are old, because Lee Grant is 38 and Tom Heaton is 35, but they are very good. They have a lot of experience. They can help sometimes, give some suggestions to De Gea, and I think it might be helpful, because you need to have some experienced players, because when you're playing, when you have long season, you might get injured, and you need to have like some experienced goalkeepers that can come off the bench. So I think that's a good thing for them, and the age is not the biggest problem for them, because if you will stay healthy, you will perform well. So I think even at that age, goalkeepers still might still perform, and you can see that Gianluigi Buffon, he was a very good goalkeeper until like his 40s. So I think that United don't have any problems with the goalkeeper position, and I think it will be a pretty good season for them, for these three goalkeepers. So talking about the defense, we have many great defenders. We have in the left back position, we have Luke Shaw and Alex Telles. So Alex Telles just joined Manchester United. I think it is 6 or 7 months, because he joined this club in January. So this team is very good, especially in that left back position. They have Luke Shaw. He played for England in the World Cup. Even he scored a goal against Italy in the final. So I think that they have very good left backs. And talking about the right side, we have Aaron Wan-Bissaka and Diogo Dalot. So according to the press, Dalot is staying in United club, and I think that is a very good move, because he's still a very young player. He can perform well. He has the potential to be special in this upcoming season. He just needs a bit more playing time. And Wan-Bissaka is a very good player as well. He joined United a few years ago from Crystal Palace. So I think this is a very great fullback. These two are very great fullbacks, and I think that United don't have any problems with fullbacks, because they're very experienced. They have the experience to play in Premier League. They have the experience to play on the highest level, and they're still pretty young. So this is a good thing for them. And talking about four center backs, we have Victor Lindelof, Eric Bailly, Rafael Varane, and Harry Maguire. So they're all very good. They have their advantages, they have their disadvantages, but I think overall their goalkeepers are pretty good. They have lots of great players. And they just signed Rafael Varane, so this is like the biggest move that they could have done. And they acquired one of the best center backs in the world. Obviously, in the past few seasons in Real Madrid, he was not playing that well, because the team was not playing that well, and he was like the best performer in that club, even though he made some mistakes. But I think he did a pretty good job in Real Madrid. He was one of the biggest leaders in that defensive position. So I think joining Manchester United will give him another boost, and he will perform even better. And talking about midfielders, we have lots of them. We have Paul Pogba, Juan Mata, Fernandes, Fred, Matic, McTominay, and Van de Beek. So they have like a mix of experience and young blood, because Pogba, Fernandes, McTominay, Van de Beek, they're still pretty young. They still are performing, but they're they are becoming elite players. And Fred, Mata, and Matic, they're a bit more experienced, but they will give some suggestions to these young players, because obviously the main stars in the midfield area are Pogba, Fernandes, and Van de Beek. Even though Van de Beek was not performing that well, and Solskjaer, he was not giving him that many chances, but I think that Pogba and Fernandes, they will be the best players in this team, because even though Ronaldo is joining this club, I think that Pogba and Fernandes will score many goals, will get a lot of assists. And Pogba, he in the first, I believe, Premier League game, he got 4 assists, so that says pretty much it. That says pretty much all, and he's just on another level. And if he will perform playing like that, he will reach that next level, and he will help MU to win the Premier League. So I think we can expect lots of things from him. And also we have like Mata and Matic, who used to play for Chelsea, now they're playing for MU, and they have lots of experience. They can help every single player on this team, because Matic, he knows how to defend, so we can call him as a defender, but he obviously plays in the midfield position as a center defensive midfielder. So he's a very good and solid player. I just think that he has to play more in order to like keep the quality. And talking about attackers, the attack looks pretty good, because on the left side they have Anthony Martial and Marcus Rashford, both very good. Martial obviously has lots of experience because he played for France, he played in Premier League for a few years, so he is a good player. Even though he's young, but I'm saying that he is very experienced already. Rashford also is a very great player, and obviously he should be a starter in the Manchester United squad. We also have Jaden Sancho and Mason Greenwood. Obviously, Sancho just joined from Borussia Dortmund, and Greenwood, he is a very great prospect who is just scoring goals lately, and I think that he will learn many things from these great players like Ronaldo, Cavani, Sancho, so he will be even better. And obviously up front we have Edinson Cavani and Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo just joined, but we still don't know his number. They only have like 2 or 3 seasons with these kind of players, and they will have to switch it all. But I think that the main core of this team is very young, because defense, fullbacks, like we have midfielders, wingers, they're all very young, and this is the most important thing, because you will just need to replace a few players, a few parts, and you will be good to go in the future. So I think this team is very good. This is the full squad of Manchester United. These are the main players that might have an impact. I'm not like putting all these prospects, youth academy players, because you know those players are not great. They're just learning. They are going on loans. So I think that this team is the team that will win the Premier League. And let's just take a look at the first team. We have 11 players. So on the left side we have Rashford, we have Sancho on the right side. In the midfield position we have Fernandes, Pogba, and Van de Beek. We also have striker Cristiano Ronaldo up front. We have 4 defenders: Alex Telles, Rafael Varane, Harry Maguire, and Wan-Bissaka. Obviously many players like support Luke Shaw, and they're saying that he should be in the starting 11, but I think that Alex Telles, he has a bit more, he has better skills for me. He has better shooting outside of the penalty area, and I just prefer him a bit more than Luke Shaw, or I should say instead of Luke Shaw. And in goal we have David De Gea, so that is an incredible team that will perform very good. Obviously we just gotta hope that they're not gonna get injured, because it would be terrible for them, because if they would lose like Fernandes, it would be over, because they would lose one of the best players who is passing the ball, who is like creating chances, who is scoring the goals, who is shooting penalties. So I think when Ronaldo joined the club, obviously if Fernandes will get injured, you have the man who can score penalties, so that's not a huge problem. But I think overall this is a very great first team. Rafael Varane with Harry Maguire, they're very good defenders. Aaron Wan-Bissaka instead of Dalot, because Wan-Bissaka has a bit more experience playing in the Premier League, and he's a bit more like pacey, and he has that strength in him. So I think that Dalot, he still needs to improve a bit more. He's a very good and obviously intelligent player, but I still think that he needs to improve a bit more in this upcoming season to become to join that starting 11. And also we have the second team, so Edinson Cavani up front. We have Anthony Martial and Mason Greenwood, so that is a pretty good partnership between these 2 players. And we also have Fred, Juan Mata, Scott McTominay. So we have some like young players with some old players, because we the most important thing is to mix that experience with young blood, because that means that you're getting that best result, because young players might learn, and even if you're an old player, you can still learn from young players, because they're like thinking differently. They see things kind of from different perspectives. So I think that having like Fred, McTominay, and Mata, it is a pretty good trio as well. And in defense we have Luke Shaw, Diego Dalot, Eric Bailey, and Victor Lindelof. So it's a pretty good team. It's a pretty good team. Even the second team is capable of winning like the biggest, like the 80% of Premier League games. And I think that they have a pretty good squad. And even the second team looks amazing. And Tom Heaton on the bench, he used to be a Burnley goalkeeper, so I think that's not a huge problem, and he will perform pretty good. And don't underestimate this guy, because he is still he's only 35 years old. He still has like 2 or 3 or 4 years in his career at the highest level, and I think that he will perform very good. And if De Gea will get injured, you can count on this kind of guy, because he likes to. He knows how to play in that goalkeeper position, because like there are many goalkeepers who are good. They have that good physicality, but they're like not that intelligent. But Tom Heaton is a very smart goalkeeper, and I think that's a very great. It's a very great player to have in the club, especially when you're trying to win many different trophies. So this was the first video, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. I know I talked about many different things, and it was not that detailed, but the next video will be about Paris Saint-Germain. So when I'm gonna make that video, I'm gonna review that club, and I'm gonna make a comparison club by club. I'm gonna review Manchester United versus Paris Saint-Germain, so it's gonna be a great video for you to watch. And I'm gonna have some stats, I'm gonna have some details, I'm gonna review the age average and many other different aspects of football. So hopefully you guys will enjoy those videos, and obviously I just hope that you enjoyed this video. And it was a long time since I've talked in front of the camera, so sorry if something went wrong, but I really enjoyed making this video because it's something new. I used to do these kind of videos in the past. I did like Barcelona, Real Madrid, something like this, and the Real Madrid video got like 1,000 likes. Not 1,000 likes, 1,000 views. So it's pretty good. It's pretty good, and I'm really enjoying making these kind of videos, like building these kind of teams, showing the first, the second team, talking about average ages and many different areas of football. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. I will see you guys in the next video very soon. Peace.